Greetings. Here is a situation that happened to Jesus concerning people that are so judgmental. In Luke chapter 7, verse 36, a Pharisee invited Jesus to have dinner with him, and Jesus went to his house and sat down to eat. In that town was a woman who lived a sinful life. She heard that Jesus was eating in the Pharisee's house, so she brought an alabaster jar full of perfume and stood behind Jesus by his feet, crying and wetting his feet with her tears. Then she dried his feet with her hair, kissed them, and poured the perfume on them. When the Pharisee saw this, he said to himself, If this man really were a prophet, he would know who this woman is, who is touching him. He would know what kind of sinful life she lives. Here are modern church issues reflected in this verse. Number 1, personalization of the church. Some individuals treat the church as if it's their own property, decides who belongs or who deserves forgiveness and who doesn't. Salvation becomes a private gate rather than a public invitation. Number 2, judgment without grace. Instead of restoration, many church members quickly label and condemn those who fall, especially former members who made mistakes. There's little room for mercy. Number 3, selective prayers. Intercessors and pastors sometimes refuse to pray for certain people, saying, let's first do counseling, as if broken people must qualify for grace. Number 4, public rebuke on private sins. In the name of tough love, people are rebuked publicly, while those doing the rebuking hide their own sins behind religious language and titles. False holiness among leaders, like the Pharisees in Luke 7. Some church leaders appear spiritual outwardly but are disconnected from God. They worship leadership, not the Lord, like this Pharisee. Corruption in leadership. Some churches mismanage church funds. No financial review. They steal money meant for the widows and orphans. Some even collect funds from abroad. But when the money is here, you don't know how the money has moved. And yet, once they hear that you made the minor mistake, they'll stand on a mountain just to raise a whirlwind out of nowhere. It's unfortunately that the poor and powerless members are judged harshly, while influential sinners are protected or just ignored. This leads to problems like people now focus on dressing right, speaking well, giving more than having a transformed heart. This woman had no title, didn't know anything to do with religion, but when she met Jesus, she cried. She recognized her sins. Nowadays, it's as though when somebody has sinned, there is no path back home. People talk behind their backs instead of praying for their comeback. The church has become more about programs, power struggles, and positions than about Jesus Christ. Just like the Pharisee hosted Jesus physically, but missed him spiritually. Many churches host his name, but not his presence. Remember what Jesus said. Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? Many are quick to expose other people's small faults, yet they carry hidden sins of pride, tribalism, corruption, theft, and all those heavy things. So I would urge all of us that we return to Jesus Christ, not to programs, not to assemblies, not to positions, but to return to Jesus Christ. May God bless you.